Hello, hello, and welcome back to day 4 in our 7-day journey in starting your online business. If you are just joining the series, make sure you go back and check things out from day 1 because I am walking you through start to finish on how to establish your web presence and build your online business. So today we are going to talk about one of my favorite tools online. Because when I first got online, I learned to build a website using HTML. And it was ugly, awkward, and so uncool. And then templates came around and they were much nicer than I could create with my HTML skills, but they didn't have much flexibility. And then one special day, one click of a link changed my website forever. Can we say hello, WordPress? WordPress started out as a blogging platform, but today it's used by millions of websites, from mommy bloggers to giant sites like TechCrunch and Mashable and many more. WordPress is loved for its incredible ease of installation and use, because if you can use a word processor, then you can manage a WordPress website. Plus, there is a large community of developers, which ensures that you will find plenty of help if you need it. And I think I might have mentioned this already, but if I didn't, WordPress is free. What's better is that there are thousands of themes and plugins that you can use to make your site absolutely unique without spending a dime. Not only is WordPress free, but there are hundreds of thousands. In fact, it looks like there is 1,555 themes that are free within WordPress. So today I'm going to show you how to install it, and we're going to take a look at it from the inside. So to begin your WordPress installation, you're going to go ahead and log into your cPanel, which I showed you yesterday, and you're going to scroll down to the section that says Software and Services. In that section, you'll find a little button that's labeled Fantastico Deluxe, and you want to click on that button. Now, this is the script that will install WordPress on your domain. A lot of technical folks will tell you that it's better to manually install WordPress, and it is. And if you're willing to work through the steps, I will leave a link for you to the directions for a manual install of WordPress. But if you are not tech savvy, then don't create a problem where there doesn't need to be one. Just stick with the instructions that I'm going to give you because they are easy peasy. So on the Fantastico screen, which you're seeing here, you're going to select WordPress from the left column, and then on the right side you're going to click New Installation, and then you'll choose your username and password and your site name and your tagline, which you can change these things later if you need to, so don't be too stressed out about what you're going to pick here, and then click Install WordPress. And within a few minutes you will receive an email confirming that your installation is complete. Then to check your new site, all you have to do is enter your domain name into your browser, and then boom, you will be there. So now we want to take a peek under the hood and look at the back end of our WordPress site. So to do that, you're going to visit yourdomainname.com/wp-login.php, and that is the page you will need to go to enter the back end of your website every time that you want to make changes to your site. So once you arrive at that page, you're going to enter your username and your password, and then you'll find yourself at your dashboard, and that's what you're looking at right now. This is a WordPress dashboard, and this is essentially the control panel for your website. So from here you can add posts and pages, and you can change your theme, you can add plugins, and you can customize everything about your site. You can create a contact page so that your clients can reach you. You can engage with people on your website by answering comments. Everything that you need to do for your website you will do from this dashboard. Now, when you're creating a layout for your site, you're going to want to design everything with your user in mind. So if you're new to this, which you are if you're watching this tutorial, I highly recommend that you pick up a great book called Don't Make Me Think by Steve Krug. And it's designed specifically for this purpose, which is to help you figure out how to create a website that's going to be very user-friendly. And personally, I think whether you're new to creating websites or if you've been doing it for years, that this is a must-own book for anyone in online business. That said, if you are a total amateur and you're not sure what to do, here are a few pages that you can set up to get started. The first is a welcome page, and this is the first thing that your visitors will see when they come to your site. So it needs to instantly communicate what you're about and showcase an opt-in offer. We're going to talk more about opt-in offers in a future session, but for right now, I just want you to know that it's very important that the first page that your visitors arrive at on your website clearly communicates what it is that you do, who you want to serve, and provides an opt-in offer. And that's a complex exercise in the sense that a lot of things go into determining that, but that is your main objective. Another page that you'll probably want to have on your site is your About page. Now, believe it or not, of all the pages on my website, the second most popularly visited page on my site is my About page because people get curious about who you are. So your About page is going to tell your visitors about you, your business, and why you're qualified to do what you want to do. There are a lot of different approaches that you can take to an About page. You can have a very corporate sounding About page that talks in the third person. You can have a very personalized About page. That's my personal preference. I like to speak to people directly, just like I'm talking about myself as I would to someone standing in front of them. And depending upon your brand and maybe the services or products that you're offering, you're going to want to consider what type of About page you want to create. Another common page is a contact page, and really this is the most important one to have when you first start out because it provides a way for your customers to reach you. And most WordPress themes come with really easy to use contact form pages already built in them. And if they don't, you can use a widget or a plugin to provide a contact form on your site. And again, those are things we're going to talk about in a later training. You're also probably going to want to have a page that lists your product, services, or a portfolio. So if you're a graphic designer or a photographer, a portfolio is going to be key. Or even if you wanted to do case studies, you could have a portfolio. So those pages are going to depend on your business model. And then lastly, you're going to want to have a blog with your site. Now there's a lot of debate as to whether or not everyone needs to have a blog. And of course, there are some businesses that don't necessarily need to have one. But having a blog allows you to engage in content marketing, which is a great way to attract targeted customers to your website. So my recommendation is to go ahead and establish a blog, and a blog is all it is just a portion of your website that will have a collection of articles or blog posts that are arranged by date. Now, these are just the most common pages that you're going to find on a business website. And like I said, you don't need all of them, and there may be others specific to your business that I didn't list here. So you want to take time to work out a plan for how you want your site to be laid out, and make sure that you read Don't Make Me Think so that you can understand the user's mindset when they're visiting your site. Just keep in mind that WordPress is incredibly flexible, so whatever you choose can always be changed later, and that's one of the reasons that I love it so much. So we are done with day 4, and I just want to say you rock for making it through this far. We have got 3 more sessions to go, day 5, 6, and 7, and you are well on your way to being in business. If you have any questions about this particular tutorial, make sure you head over to marleeword.com and you can leave a comment or question in the comment section on my site. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.